Hello, so I wanted to talk briefly about how you might ship a module or what things you might include along with it when you package it up and get it ready for sharing with other developers. So let's take a look at this module I call HyperList. And HyperList is it's actually comes down to a single script, but it's a very fast way to gather primary keys. And this is a graph. You probably won't be able to read it on the video, but down at the bottom you see the results for HyperList, which is essentially flat, and it compares against, this one is for custom list, and this one is for just standard looping through a found set and grabbing the record ID and appending it to a variable. And you can see there's some problems with the other techniques, is that they won't really finish for anything more than, say, 30,000 records. You're going to run into some serious problems. But HyperList can stay flat, and it actually is not showing here. This graph is a little too the tick marks are a little too tight, but it can stay pretty darn fast, even up through 80,000 records. I can gather as many as 80,000 records in about 10 or 11 seconds. So that's pretty good. So in HyperList, the way I looked at it was the file is an application that is designed to test and deliver HyperList. So inside of my app folder, I have a bunch of different test scripts that I've written to make sure that when I get ready to ship the module that it all is still working. So I can run some integration tests here, which is testing different found set counts to make sure that it's working. And then I have this test suite that I ran to create this chart is all in here as well, so that somebody consuming this module has a chance to look at these scripts, run them, test them, play with them. They could even use the scripts as examples about how to actually use HyperList. So this would actually show you how to actually use it. And so that is in my app folder. And then my module folder, as described by the specification, contains the modules that I have in this file, which is only HyperList. And we talked about what this format looks like, where we have a README, a public folder, and a private folder. Now there's really only one script in HyperList, so I just have it sitting in the public folder. But you could make a case that it should be in an API folder. But the main point is that it's in my public folder, and this is really the only script in the whole solution. But I still package it the same way, because it's, again, we're sort of trying to stick to this similar pattern of modules go in the modules folder. Each module has a README. Each module has a public folder, and that's where I can see how to use. I can see what to use. And then I also think it's a good idea to package your module along with an application whose purpose is to test or to demonstrate the functionality of that module. And that's what the HyperList testing app does. So when you download HyperList from modularfilemaker.org, this is the file that you'll get. So that's it for now. I'll be back with more videos later. Thanks. Bye-bye.